Each week we bring you stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Amanda Blackwell joins us now with the story of a couple wise guys, Joe and Jack Wise.
All right, well, thanks, guys. Now, when Joe Wise was 9 years old, doctors told his parents he likely wouldn't live to see the day when he could get his driver's license. But today, Joe's a senior at Sacred Heart Prep, and although he's dealing with the day-to-day challenges of a life-threatening disease, he's making quite the splash in the swimming world. I got a chance to talk to Joe and his family about the incredible highs and lows they've seen the past few years and what the future looks like for the Wises. Under the water, life is peaceful for high school senior Joe Wise. But away from the pool, the everyday realities of a deadly disease surround Joe and his family.
Looking at me, I seem like a pretty normal kid. I look healthy, but if you go underneath the hood of the car, which is my body, you got some problems.
Joe was diagnosed with mitochondrial disease at the age of 9, a sometimes fatal condition causing extreme muscle weakness and difficulty breathing, making everyday tasks into chores.
I'm on a volume ventilator, which is considered life support, where I'm on that 2 times a day for about an hour each day, and then all night when I sleep. I'm on, I can't even know, I think it's around 16 pills a night of vitamins and medicine.
But to his parents, this is better than they thought they could have hoped for.
Most of the kids that you read about and see are wheelchair bound, they're homeschooled, and they don't have a normal life, and you fear that.
They said with the way it's affecting Joe, it could be devastating, and that they didn't feel that he was going to make it through his teenage years.
But his parents would not take this death sentence from doctors as an excuse to give up and encourage Joe to look to his future.
We were going to focus on living, and we both, I'd heard about the Paralympics swimming through a girl we were actually trying to help get to Athens in 2004, and so I kind of said to Joe, there's a way for you, and it was just, we did it out of grief to keep him going.
They told me swimming was the only sport I can do, so I wanted to stay active, so I got into the pool and kept swimming, and it's changed my life.
And although Joe has to put in twice the effort of his teammates, he has excelled in the water.
On the top. To see a kid how hard he works. I mean, he swimming 9 practices a week. He's getting up at 4:45 in the morning as a teenager and driving himself to practice, and to see it pay off. You know, it's unbelievably rewarding.
He's loved by his teammates. Everyone just enjoys having him here. He's a great teammate. He's very supportive, and like I said, you wouldn't know. You really would not know that he had any kind of disability.
The culmination of Joe's hard work both in the pool and out of it came in 2008, when he was selected to compete in Beijing as part of the U.S. Paralympic team.
I put 4 years of hard work in, 4 years of skipping out of birthday parties and skipping out of friends, going out to dinner with my friends, going to the movies, just train for that one goal. And finally, that one goal finally reached it. I feel so lucky that I've been blessed to do that.
We saw the American flag come in at the opening ceremonies, and we realized we had won. We were winning the battle against a disease that takes children's lives every day.
But Joe hasn't faced this battle alone. Through all the highs and lows, he has had a partner right by his side, his younger brother Jack, who was also diagnosed with mitochondrial disease and is no stranger to the water.
He's amazing. He doesn't really know this, but I look up to him. He's paralyzed down his whole left side, and he's playing Sacred Heart water polo. We're like lots of brothers. We fight here and there, but I mean, just that I have someone to look up to, and I have someone to talk to my problems with, and have someone to fight this with is something just so helpful.
It's like going into combat with your best friend. Like, you have each other, with each other when times get rough. You can go through the same thing, and going through the same things, it helps each other because they know what you're going through as other people don't.
Jack is now a freshman at Sacred Heart Prep and looking to make the varsity water polo team. And as for Joe, he'll be attending Loyola University in Maryland on a swim scholarship. An amazing feat for anyone, especially for someone who wasn't supposed to see his 15th birthday. Now, as if preparing for a Division I swim school and his next goal of reaching the 2012 Paralympics wasn't enough, Joe's also been speaking in front of state lawmakers asking them to back legislation that would provide funding for research on mitochondrial disease. He says he wants to speak for the people who can't speak for themselves.
That's
awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So he's just going out and speaking. That's great.
Yeah, both these guys are incredible, and they've taken this really debilitating disease and are trying to make the best of it.
It's a very cool family. It was fun to get to meet them.
All right, thanks, Amanda. Coming up.